Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to explain that Vedic mathematics subtraction. How to do the subtraction by the Binduankana method. So already I said that in previous video, so addition by the Binduankana method. So today I am going to explain the subtraction by Binduankana method from the Vedic mathematics. So we know that very easy. So subtraction. So what is that? Finding the difference of two numbers, that is called as the subtraction. So this subtraction is also known as Vyavakarana in Sanskrit language. Okay, so now subtraction is the second easiest operation in our mathematical operations. So basically we have the four fundamental operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So in this second operation is the subtraction is most easiest. So according to our traditional method, so that subtraction is very easy when we subtracting the smaller number from the bigger number. That is very easy. So there is no confuse in this situation. But so many students as well as some elders and in rare cases the teachers are also will get the confused while doing the subtracting a bigger number from the smaller number. So in this situation we can take the borrow from the preceding term. Borrow 10 from the preceding term in the traditional method. To avoid this situation, so we are getting some confused from that traditional method. To do that subtraction, it is very difficult. So to avoid these situations, so we have one of the best method in our Vedic mathematics, that is called Binduankana method. So I said already, I have explained one video about the addition of numbers by the Binduankana method, and here I am going to explain that subtraction by the same Binduankana method, how it will be. Okay, let us see that one example. The subtraction of 400 and 179. So that is 400 minus 179. So now I am doing that in the traditional method. Solution by the traditional method. So what is the traditional method? Here, so we are subtracting a smaller number from the bigger number. It is very easy by our traditional method. So there is no confusion also. So 400 minus 179. So it is very easy. So first of all we have to arrange the two numbers in that such manner. So bigger number that above and smaller number down. So now, so in the traditional method what we will do? So 9 is subtracting from the smaller number 0. So it is not possible. So in this case we are taking that borrow 10 as the borrow from the preceding number. So this is 0. So here onwards we will take the 10. Now this 0 becomes as the 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. This is the traditional way, traditional method. Regularly we are doing the subtraction by this method only. Remaining number is 9. So 9 minus 7 is 2. So now 3 here, it will become as 3, and 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. So now final answer is what? So 221. 221. So this is the, when we are doing the subtraction, 400 minus 179. So this is 10. So 0, bigger number is 9. 9 is subtracting 9 from the smaller number means we have to take the bar. So borrow. So that is 10, and 10 minus 9 is 1, and here it will be remaining 9. 9 minus 7 is 2, and here one number will reduce to 2. Why? Because already we have taken from that this 4 to here, and now it will become as a 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. This is the method, traditional method. And now the same problem we can solve by the Binduankana method. How it will be? Okay. So now Binduankana method. What is that Binduankana method? I said already. See. So write as it is now, same 400 and 179 as it is you should write. So now, so in this the procedure is some different. So what is the procedure? So when we are doing the subtracting a bigger number from the smaller number, we have to, no need to take the borrow here 10. So you have to keep a dot, so beside of the 9, means in the tens place digit. So here beside of this 9 we have to take a dot. Why? Because Binduankana method is also called as dot method, I said. So here dot is represents what? 10. Right here. So it is not possible, right? That's why take the borrow means here you have to keep the one dot So then it will become as what? 9. So now this is, we have to choose that. What is the complement to 9? So means here the, what is our base? Here we are considering the base as the 10. So that's why 9, the complement of 9 is 1 to get the 10. So 9 plus 1 is 10, no. That's why, so this is 1 is the complement of 9. So now we can write it as 1 in the answer place. So now see, this is that considered as the 1. So this 7 plus 1 is now 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. So it is also, so 8 is a bigger number than the 0. So now subtracting is not possible. So that's why again do the same process which we have already did for the first step, and again we have to take that for this also. So now again take a dot here, the preceding number for this, and the 100 is placed. Now it will become as what? 7 plus 1, 8. So what is the complement of 8 you have to do? So the 8 plus 2 is 10, no. So that's why 2 is the complement of 8. You have to write here 2. And now see, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1, this dot considered as 1. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. And now 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. Direct subtract it is here. There no need to. 4 is the bigger number, 2 is the smaller number. It is possible. 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. See that 221 is the answer. So in the Bindu-Ankara method, we can easily do that subtraction for the given two numbers. Okay, I hope you understand, right? So next, let us see one more example. Okay, now let us take one more example. So find 546 minus 353. So what is that? In the traditional method, we can write it as, so 546 minus 353. Here the 6 is the bigger number and 3 is the smaller number. Then subtracting is possible now. 6 minus 3 is 3. Directly we can write it. But here in this tens place, 4 is smaller than the 5. In this case, we have to take a borrow 10 from the preceding number, so that it will become as the 10 plus 4, 14. So now, when we are taking a borrow, then it will reduce to 4 immediately. You have to understand. So this is what? 4, and it will become as 10 plus 4, 14. 14 minus 5. It is now possible. 14 minus 5 is how much? 9. And then this I said already, 5 is reduced to 4, 1. So 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. So this is the final answer when we are doing the subtracting 546 minus 353. So in this Bindu-Ankara method is how it will be. See, right, same as you should write 546, so minus 353, we can write it as what? So 6 minus 3 is very easy. The subtraction is possible now. We can write that as is 6 minus 3. And here for this, so subtraction is not possible. In this case, you have to keep a dot beside of this 5. So keep a dot then beside of this 5. So now it will become as what? What is the complementary? Complementary of 5. To complementary of 5 means what? To get the 10, how much we have to add? To get the 10, 5 plus 5 is equals to 10 or not. So this is the complementary of 10. So to get the 10, how much we have to add to this 5? 5 only. So 5 plus 4 is how much? 9. You have to add here. The process is some different, I said no. Here we are taking in the traditional method, we are subtracting, but here we are adding. So this is the most important thing you have to observe. 5 plus 4 is 9. See, now this is what? So 3 dot, 3 plus 1 is how much, Nana? 4. So 5 is the bigger number than the 4. Now subtraction is possible. 5 minus 4 is equals to 1. Very easy. No need to worry. So Bindu-Ankara method is very easy to do the subtraction. I hope you understand. So practice for the so many problems and to understand this. So Bindu-Ankara method is very useful to do the addition and subtraction in basic mathematics also. Okay, right? So thank you very much.